All right. Shalom, shalom. The brothers of Bark Mama Saw here to give another hopeful, edifying lesson through the knowledge, power, and wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahal Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the elect. We just out, you know, out in nature, city where we at. Got this little walking trail in the city, you know. So why not take advantage of it, man? That brother's got to get off that concrete. That concrete is harboring so much wickedness, man. That if you don't take the time to ground, like they say, you know, grounding, taking your shoes off and standing in the dirt, standing in the grass, go to the beach, different things like that. Take your shoes off so that way you can ground with nature, man. And it's real, man. You know what I mean? That's not witchcraft. That's not anything of that nature. That's just what it is. You're a physical being. So, you're able to ground with nature, man. Flush out the toxins and different things in your body. When you take your shoes off in nature, you feel different. You feel, you feel better. So you got to get off that concrete, man. Take the time, get out in nature, walk. It helps with anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You see the different trees and different things. You can learn a lot just from taking that load off and getting out in nature, man. You think about your daily life, all that mess, your job, the stresses of being in Esau society, man. Esau don't even want to be over here his damn self. Everything this man creates is created to bring more pain and agony in the world, man. And you got to deal with it just by being here, Hey, Jake, we got to hold on to the spirit, man. But we can't be cooped up in the house and just, living that mundane 9 to 5. Even if brothers got businesses, man, you're gonna fuck around and lose your lid, man. You're going to lose your cool. You're going to lose your cool if you're not in the spirit, man. It's inevitable. You're going to lose your cool if you're not trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Not to say that you're not. It's just, hey, you got to get out that concrete, man. You got to get out that concrete. Get in nature. Be more active. Start running, jogging. Do you some martial arts. Join a fight gym. Start sparring with brothers. Somebody get some pads. Somebody do something, man. Somebody need to whoop some ass, man. You know what I mean? Just get physical, Being one with being a man, man. Brothers get on the grill, start doing shit more often, man. Because the scriptures say, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. Well, coming into the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you become more and more aware of this devil, man. The more you learn in the spirit, the more you learn through the spirit, the more you're gonna think, the more you're gonna hate being in this place. The structure of the building, the way that people carry themselves. What's the term? The misanthrope. You begin to hate humans, man. You begin to hate this wicked ass nature. You get upset that you just can't jump high enough to get the fuck up out this place, man. You know, the more you apply this gospel, the more pains you gonna feel in the flesh, man. But we know that we have the Comforter here to do just that. Give us comfort. Give us comfort. That's the Rakah Kodash. That's what Yahawashi gave us. All right. The more we grow in this truth, the more pains we're gonna feel, man. Because we're gonna realize more and more. We're gonna see things spiritually more and more, so that we're gonna desire righteousness more and more. You know what I mean? We don't want to be here, but we got a job to do. And only those that are strong enough are going to get to that next level in their day-to-day walk. So we're going to go through them periods where we just hate life. And if you hating your life, then you are in the spirit. Because you can't love this life and love Yahweh Yahawashi. You got to hate this life. Just like you got to hate one master and love the other. Who you going to love? Are you going to hate Satan? Are you going to hate Esau and love the Lord? Or is it going to be vice versa? Hey, loving the Lord, hey, man, we got to love the sufferings too. And that's hard to fathom. How the fuck am I supposed to love this shit, man? Everything that you strive for get taken from you. Whatever the case. You can't look at it in the flesh. You got to know that the things of the flesh are meant to test you. We found a bench right here. That's dope. You see, you got the water. I'm gonna go down to the water. You got the waterway. How you supposed to get the things necessary in this society, man? How you supposed to accomplish what you need to accomplish? All everything that you're to accomplish is through Yahweh Yahawashi. Nothing of your own, man. So we gotta pray that the Lord, doesn't give us too much and don't give us too little. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can turn the screen around. I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see. You gotta appreciate the things that Yahawashi give you, man. That's the only way you're gonna get through this thing, by putting faith in Yahawashi. Material possessions gonna have you in the flesh, man. That's what's gonna have you denying. That's what's gonna have you denying the Lord, because you're gonna try to rely on your own strength, and that's when you get fucked over. This is beautiful, man. You gotta find this in the city, man. Wherever you at, find the lakes, find the nature trails. There might be too much wind on the phone, but find the lakes, find the nature trails and different things, man. So you can ground yourself, so you can revive yourself, rejuvenate. that woo-saw moment. Clear your mind, you know. We in this truth, hey. We're trying to well, we ain't trying, we're doing. We're girding up our loins. And girding up your loins, hey, you got to think about these things. Family turning against you, all of that, man. You got to be one with that. You got to be all right with that. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of counting the cost. Your financial situations, not, shit not going as you want it. People turning against you. Employees. Bosses being funny with your money. Different things like that. You gotta be one with that. You gotta be cool with that, man. You gotta be alright with that. Because if you care about those things in the day of the Lord, and you have already lost the spirit. If you care about those things, and we already entering Jacob's trouble, hey man, you already done lost the spirit. Hey, the scriptures tell us, not to be part of those, not to be part of this world, man. Be in the world, but not of the world. You know what I'm saying? Not to be confounded with this world. Yeah, so being confounded with this world, hey, you're gonna face and be part of the destructions of this world, man. It's not easy. It's not easy to give up these things. But hey, the more you fight in the spirit, the more you put away that older man, you put away that old man, the more and easier it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You should just speak on how what is that parable? What is that precept? Salaki. My burdens is easy, something light. Damn. Well, pretty much just paraphrasing it. My work is easy and my burdens is light. The Lord, He gonna give the elect the strength necessary, man, to get through. Upper willing among the elect, what we need to get through to sustain, man, and not just sustain, actually complete the task at hand that's required of us to complete. All right, we're gonna do the things that we must do to gain salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Yeah, the Lord's gonna give us the strength when we think we about to give up the ghost or something. Hey man, we gotta believe that the Lord is gonna lift up that standard. We gotta believe that. The time to build up that faith is now. When Esau come in as a flood, we gotta believe that Yahweh Shai is gonna build up that standard, man. He's gonna provide us with food. He's gonna provide us with defense. He's gonna provide us with peace. All right, because we know that the day of the Lord is for the wicked. You know what I'm saying? The day of the Lord is for the wicked. And if we doing the things that are pleasing to Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, then hey, Abba willing, we receive more mercy. You know, the scriptures already say that the righteous is going to be scarcely saved. So we know it's going to be hell that we got to go through. But hey, the reward is that end goal, right? That end result, right? And that's salvation that's been beamed up by Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Seeing the elect in them chariots, brothers that we've lost and so forth. And even if we have to lose our lives, man, hey, that's a reward that no man can give. That's a reward that no man can take. You know what I'm saying? To give your life for a brother, hey, that's one of the highest honors there is. So to give your life for the elect, how much more so? How much more so? Hey, look, one time we went out on the water, man. We had this little ass boat, and we pulled up on this little bank, and all we heard was big shit in the woods cracking. Went to sort it out. We looking for it, man. It's a goddamn squirrel, man. The biggest thing in the woods is a squirrel. I swear it is. Especially you don't know what the hell going on. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make this lesson to tell brothers to keep doing what they doing, man. Regroup, brown, get your mind together, woosah. You know, mental health is important, man, especially in this truth. You know, you got to be fit for the battle. You got to be, you got to be conditioned for the battle, man. And if your mind ain't in the right place, then you surely will lose. How y'all doing? And you surely will lose, man. So, hey, I pray this lesson was edifying through the knowledge, power, and wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Bakar Kadash. Double unto the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the elect.